Welcome along, everyone. What was it like, that experience, jumping into your first race?
It's been my life ever since I can remember.
Look, it really was unbelievable.
I think it's awesome.
It's just to go out there and give it your all every time. And
when you're young and you get in the old man Superstock and you wreck it, I mean, it's pretty cool.
Craig Booker with the big smile. He is the voice that's behind what you get to hear every Sunday night.
Emett the hoot, Daddy. Look at that field. Doesn't it look fantastic?
Hey everyone, welcome along to your Wednesday catch-up show. It's in the shed and, of course, Kokpit with Kinser and my good friend Booker. Hey, Booker.
Hey, mate, it's an exciting show tonight, I tell you. Hey, we're getting closer and closer to that big event on Saturday, as well as the event for our Capital RC Superstock E-Series on Sunday, the New Zealand Championship meeting. An exciting show for everybody tonight. We got back-to-back champion Rees joining us because he's coming with Euan Means from Speedway Garage to talk to us all about what's happening on Saturday, timetables, prizes, all that sort of thing going on, which is very exciting. And we've got some boys coming too, Kins.
Yeah, exactly. Look, we wrapped up our kind of series in one sense, Wellington Chance Podium. We'll talk about that and also reflect on the memories of a good friend of ours, Richie Nikora, well known in the online sim world, is MMJ. So we'll briefly touch on that. But like you say, mate, what you can see today on the show right at the very start on my face, this facial looking here, people call a beard. I'm going to lose it because my good friend here, Booker's gone and purchased these shavers. And we were just talking to Asher, might bloody get Asher to shave it off. So already the bid started a couple of weeks back and I'm going to lose this. And look like
so
a young
far
fella.
we're at $500, Kins, and here's the clippers. and then it cost me $500. No. So I'll be bringing those down and we're going to shave you, boy, I tell you. It's going to be awesome fun. Awesome. But hey, listen, Sunday night, what a meeting. What a night. I mean, first of all, we got to remember and celebrate our good mate Richie MMJ, which was awesome. And the racing was just epic all night. It was absolutely fantastic meeting.
Yeah, we started the show off where we reflected on our friend Richie and just to his mum, who watched some of the show on Sunday. She loved every moment of last Sunday, to the Nikora whānau, to their family as well. And I know there's a big event coming up in November in regards to Richie, but in our Kokpit way and how we do it online, because that's how we reflected our friend, race alongside with us, battle with us, and we've got a couple of guys who will share some of that. But like you said, Booker, good to see you out on the track, mate, in that Richie race. And how cool was it to have his car take us around on a lap as well? So really good.
Yeah,
really
it was awesome, eh? You know, like, and it was good. I forgot how much I missed the racing, to be honest. I haven't really done any big racing with anybody for a while, so it was a bit of humour, a bit of fun, and in the end there, I sort of was happy that Shane was leading at some stage. I thought, oh well, I'll sort of run block from a bit there for the last couple of laps, and I actually enjoyed that, doing a bit of bloody give it the hoot nanny and smacking into a few, you know, like bringing back some old memories, mate. You know, like it was good. It was. And it's never anything personal against anybody, you know. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it, mate? You know, and we can't get too serious. I mean, at the end of the day, it costs us nothing. We hit escape and we're back to a brand new car, so really don't have anything to bitch about there. But yeah, it was good. The racing was good. Everything was good, mate. And I'm just excited. Very excited for this weekend, which we're going to learn more about when we get Asher and Euan in the box seat with us tonight.
Yeah, that's not too far away. So just hang in there. It's part of the build-up to this coming Saturday, as you said. Speedway Garage, 3 o'clock gets underway, the Asherathon. Let's get them over to the World Finals. We've got all sorts that we're going to give an auction of, and heaps going on there. Mate, did you want to get something off your chest before we get into this? Or
no,
we just
I'm going to pass on that
symbols?
now, Kins. I've decided that I'll let it go as the song goes for Frozen. Yep. Shouldn't know, but I watch that. I got grandkids, so you know, hey. Let it go. It should be the motto for Facebook, that song, hey, let it go. Shit, people hold grudges.
I'll bring the guitar down, I'll plug it in, mate, and I'll start strumming it. We can sing it together on stage. Eh? I should bring the gat down and start jamming some hard out rock music in front of everyone.
I might change it up too, kids. I might try and get the whole crowd singing "Come on the Bay."
All right, let's get into it, mate. Let's talk about our sim racing and bring in the man, the one and only Steve Emett. Dirtnz.
Yeah, we'll bring Steve and KJ together because we're talking to the podium getters of the for E-Series. So we have KJ on our left. Actually, I should put the. Hey
boys.
Throw the names on there. Hey boys.
There we go. Look at that. So yeah, we got the KJ got second. Is that right? I think, and Dirt got third. And in first place was Todd Hemingway. One of the real drivers. Made you some boys look just stupid.
Well, you know, yeah, he was on form, man, and he picked it up real quick, as did most of those boys in the end. And yeah, he thoroughly deserved it, man. He was on point.
Yeah, on point, definitely. But, you know, Dirt, I know you reiterated this on the Discord and everyone went bloody quiet because Booker decided to throw the Discord on the live stream. It was the quietest we'd ever been on bloody Discord. But, you know, you said your piece there, Dirt, and I reflect on you saying how good it was having the real drivers in there, how they've upped their game. They took the challenge to us Kokpit online races. They really brought it through the series.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, no, they did. And, like, full credit and respect to all of those guys that came in and put in the practice and that to get up to speed, because like it just made the series complete. You know, it made it what it was, and to have every one of them be out there and competitive and winning races and you know, using the bumper and that the whole way through, it was just bloody awesome. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think it was great. I mean, and I'll tell you what, it was funny because the first few weeks of the series was more the real drivers taking each other out like they had grudges from a real life game, you know? And that was, I was thinking to myself, shit, this is a hard case. But it didn't take them long to sort of start realising, hang on a minute, we should be taking out these sim racer boys and giving it back. And it was actually really awesome to see at the end there, the pace that everybody had. It was, you could see it, how much it had changed. And that really is full credit to the mod as well, because they all said, Dirt, that they were all saying it was very, very close to the real thing, which is a huge credit to yourself.
Yeah, no, and I fully appreciate all of that feedback. You know, that goes a long way, and it makes it seem like it's all a bit more worthwhile. And that, you know, when you get feedback like that. So, yeah, I mean, going forward, you know, it means I'm on the right track already, and it's only going to keep getting better, isn't it? So.
Well, we hope so.
When you take a look at the overall standings, you two brothers in arms, Farmer Jones brothers from back in the day too, if I remember rightly, the 24, and I remember those bloody days. Mate, you guys been racing this stuff for a long time. To see you Dirt at third, your mate KJ, James at second, and Todd on top. Mate, how cool is that to have you two on the podium?
100%. For me in particular, yeah, I mean, the respect I have for this man, probably the only dude that paid him for stock car heat back in the day, but he's been an idol for me, didn't stay dot, and the respect was there from the start. And all these years, in the very first ever Indie League that I did, I was a little bit late to the party, but it was me and Dirt on the podium in those Farmer Joe's Meats team's colours. And all these years later, and with the comeback, here we are again doing it, man, and it's just fucking awesome to be back with the bros.
Yeah, no, fully agree, bro. Like, we've had, as you said, Kins, we've raced together a lot. We've had team cars, sister cars kind of thing through over the years. And, I mean, there's a few guys that I don't mind sharing the podium with. And the brother here is always one of them. So, no, it's good.
I see one of the comments here. Ryan's just put, hurry up and win lotto books so you can full-time employ Steve Emett. I actually went out for the first time in about probably 3 years and bought a lotto ticket tonight, so you never know your luck in the big city. I went to the luckiest lotto shop in Napier.
Maybe we should just put up a small monthly fee to race and get it done.
Yeah, well, he's mucking around, mate. I don't know. Just because he works all day, thinks he can come home and sit down and do nothing. I mean, I don't get it, really.
Yeah, drives 14 hours a day.
To be made, KJ. There's tracks to be made.
Just
damn straight. To back up what you said, though, yeah, with those real super stock drivers there and how quickly they were on the pace, again, is a credit to this man. But it just added such an element, man. I've never had more fun being on the track than I did this series because you were putting in the time each week to make sure your car was on point and just really focusing as best as you could because it was fierce out there.
I think the most enjoyable part from the Kokpit members was having a big classy field on every single
100%.
Sunday racing, whether it was a short track, a big track, the competition just turned it up because as online racers at this community over the years, we've raced alongside with the guys we've always raced, but to have these new guys, we just didn't know what it was going to bring. And the anticipation, I would guess, on every race had just stepped up a level, including in amongst us, because they brought it. Hence the reason why Todd Hemingway won by 7 points overall from you, KJ, then of course Dirt. But you had your good mate E.T. there, Mark Eagle, Mental, another real racer, Brad Lane in the top 10.
Yeah, popped his motor, probably cost him.
Yeah, Chris Bailey, Pete Wilson, who improved right through the whole series, newbie. Then, of course, top 10 was another real racer, Zane Riddick. Then behind that was Ethan Levine, Dylan Marshall, William Humphreys, who actually came on the pace towards the latter end of our league, So, mate, they really come to grips with it.
And I think I can speak for us as well that when you are an online racer or a real racer, you want to stack yourself up against the best. And for us with the online boys to have these real drivers there, that was the measuring stick. And we needed to rise to that. But us being the online veterans, like they had to rise to that. And it was all just right there, man. And it was sick.
And I'll tell you what another good thing about it was too, is over the years when you get heaps and heaps of people racing and all the rest of it, always comes with dramas, And the beauty was there was no dramas. Everybody was enjoying themselves. Everybody raced, and it was just fun, without anyone's side agendas or nothing like that. And that's what I think made the series perfect. And every single person, whether it be Kokpit member or real driver, who joined us for the series, they made it what it was. Every single driver made that series what it
100%.
was. And the people watching were enjoying it and loving it. And I just take my hat off to everybody. I mean, I stepped down and just didn't race, which I didn't realise I'd miss as much as I would after racing the other night. But it was just awesome. It was good to see everybody enjoying themselves and racing hard and having fun. There was some penalties,
and that was a massive sacrifice, Booker, because Yeah, and it was a massive sacrifice by you because I got to say, like tuning into those, it was just highly entertaining. Like you sat through and you watched a whole lot, man, and it was cool.
Cheers, some of the success of this book is also you bringing in the live stream. Like these two gentlemen have said, you stepped away from the wheel, put a microphone in front of you. You were shit scared of doing this stuff back in the day, but now you're comfortable, and what you bring is entertainment on the microphone. You live it. You created this word called hootenanny, but you love what you're doing, and the excitement of all the viewers because we all made fans out of what you've done. So you're part of that success of bringing our community online to the rest of the world, not only here in New Zealand, because one guy was saying in particular, I think we had hangi stones on our cars every bloody week, but you know, but you know, it just brought another element of what Kokpit can do going forward in the future. The real life drivers enjoyed it. Our Kokpit guys enjoyed it. So there's credit all around to everyone. And it was a bloody good show over the weeks that it ran. I think 8 weeks. But we got a big one this weekend thanks to Sparky, our mate, Dwayne Martin.
FCS
sponsoring,
Limited.
Yep, sponsoring our big New Zealand. So make sure you tune back in on Sunday. Big build-up for our New Zealand champs. So look forward to that.
And another thing too, Kins, is that what people don't realise is we've had some decent trophies. Keegan Levine from Capital RC has made some awesome trophies, but we are going to have a proper prize giving and get together in our Kokpit club rooms in Waipawa, of all places. So that will be done live too, the presentations of the trophies. And just so everybody knows, and our guys don't know, no one here knows, only I know, I'm also organised some spot prizes for people across the series too at that presentation. So that was never publicly released to anybody, not even the Kokpit members or even my admin team. I've just recently had that idea and made things happen. And
don't forget about the best presented car, 46P.
We'll have prizes for like the person that helped out the most, things like that. I mean, like Kokpit's more than just a racing community. People out there watching it's a family, and it really is a family. And you know, I mean, Ryan got in trouble for a few things, Rusty, but the guy helped everybody out during the series. All those real drivers, he took his time to help them get their computers going, and you know, things like that, like Rusty taking the time to do that for people. That's awesome. That's just what it's about. You know, a legend we're all about helping. We're not there for ourselves, you know.
And he was a massive help to those guys. I mean, like there were nights where he was jumping on there at you know, all hours of the night, and I mean, so like full credit to him for what he was doing.
Or remotely tuning in from work, you know, at the pub, pouring beers, and he was on his other computer.
Yeah. It's awesome. And, you know, and when we announced our prize giving, because he doesn't drink, he's even offered to drive people, you know, like, it's that
I still wouldn't trust him with that.
But big ups to, like, Rusty.
You seen him on track?
He's had a few fans watching him over the series too, which is pretty cool. I mean, everybody's had a few fans. I'll be watching the comments of different people, and, everybody's sort of had a few people watching, you know. So it's awesome. But hey, listen, we've had a good chat. So you guys have completed the series. KJ started off slow. He was all upset and having a bit of a cry, and then gonna.
Oh, hey! I was just honestly talking about how race might go. Who's promoting this shit?
And then he's come back, and now he's got second on the podium. So. Who knows,
there was this man telling me not to give up, you know.
So, you guys, thanks for everything. KJ, for all your pictures you do every week. The people
anytime,
don't get to see that, but the Kokpit members and the real drivers got to see it.
And
we have got something special coming up. I won't tell you, but teams. And so we might see some real drivers do it, teams. And we'll see what happens. But and do it for the mod, the work, the time, the effort. Running the series with your mate Krusty. Awesome, bro.
Yeah, Krusty,
that's
man.
Awesome. So,
hey, Booker, if I may, just real quickly, it was a tremendous honour racing for Mad Mary Jr., our friend. So I did a small bit of digging before I came in here, and found he started in 2007, not long after myself, and it only took him a matter of 4 weeks to be on our password list, do the development league, and then an event I used to run was the Global 248s, the only ever 26-car stock car heat meeting in a season, and that was his first big meeting with all us boys, and he didn't quite qualify that night, still getting used to it, but he ended up going 3 out of 3 for a perfect non-qualifiers Hell Pizza Championship, where I got him some Hell Pizza coupons, and the rest is history. Went on to become the GOAT.
He was certainly the man when it come to racing. He loved his sim racing, boy.
Yep, absolute legend. So I just wanted to shout him out for real, because we do miss him.
Yeah, there's a photo you sent. There's a photo you sent, KJ, with you guys all on the on the back.
Turn 1 and 2.
Watching some racing. There's some good old names.
And he was the most enthusiastic Superstock fan I've ever seen, man. And I went back to his house that night, and we just had a hell of a night, and sharing our love for the sport and our nostalgia and everything like that. All of his heroes, Darren Grays, Tony Max, all those boys, you know. So, yeah, mate, that was one of the great memories that weekend.
It was.
There it is. The picture's up on screen now.
Calvin Gray took out Scott Redfern, and he never ever put a Gray chassis in the game for that reason. And I knew.
Oh, come on.
Okay, boys, I'm going to shut you off there because we got to get these other guys waiting in the wings. So, been awesome to talk to you, fellas. I look forward to Sunday with you guys, and Saturday, both of you coming down to Palmy. So, awesome.
Can't wait. Yep, be there.
You're coming so much. Lacey's put Ken Dirtnz put us in the crowd next year. Of course he can.
Yeah, come on.
When he makes all the new tracks, Lacey.
Hey, just before I go, you know, like I'd just like to extend a thanks to Keegan Levine for getting behind the series.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, like it was awesome to have him on board, not only as a sponsor but as a driver, and out there mixing it up. And you know, a big thanks again to all the other drivers, both real and sim boys from Kokpit. You know, we've certainly had bigger series number wise over the years, but this was by far the most intense and you know, publicly viewed event that you know, Speedway New Zealand, online Speedway New Zealand's ever had. So and that's a credit to you two, Books, and the show and the stream. So cheers, boys. It was bloody good series right through, and let's do it all again on Sunday. And
let's do it all again.
Find that New Zealand champ, eh?
Awesome, man. Cheers, guys.
See the brothers on Saturday.
Yeah, always an honour, guys. Thanks for the invite. You guys do an awesome job.
Sweet as, bro. Don't forget, hook us up a Warriors game on Saturday. See you later, bro.
Okay, so those two done and dusted. We'll quickly bring our winner of our Richie Memorial Race. Where is he? There he is. Shane Hawkins. Hey, mate, how are you?
G'day, guys. How's it going? You should have good. You're only going to be disappointed after those two.
No, you're all good, bro. You're all good. But you know, we've raced alongside each other for years, no doubt, with those two that you just heard. The good times are fun times, and that's what it's about, eh? It's more than online racing, mate. It's a community of friends, family, and we just all get on, eh?
Wow. Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, you've got your enemies on the track, but it's the same as the real stuff. You know the guys that you can go around, and you know the guys that will put you over the wall. So you've got your friends on the track, and you've got your enemies on the track. So, but yeah, once it's all finished, we're like I was saying to Booker the other night. You know, Kokpit is my second family. Speedway is, in general, is a family. But yeah, Kokpit to me is we're all brothers and sisters, man. It's a good place to be.
Yeah, mate. Look, we're here to talk to you about our remembrance race for, of course, our good friend, Richie, MMJ, Richie Nikora, the memorial race. Third was Dan Curran. Second was Mark Eagle. And, of course, the man who we talked to now, Shane Hawkins, and the 6W brought it home, mate. Honestly, very fitting. I think Booker will agree with this, with you taking the trophy in memory of our good friend.
Oh, yeah, mate. Sorry, there's someone just being a dickhead in the comments, so I'm just getting rid of that. And that person no longer be able to watch the show. So that is done and dusted. Just beware, people. If you want to come on here and be an absolute idiot and be a smart ass, we'll just ban you. We're not here for that sort of carry on. So yeah, it's just not acceptable. Sorry, I just thought I'd get rid of that before I
fair enough.
Carry on with that. And it seems to be a thing, Kins. It's from another sim community, and if they want to be like that, then they might get a short, sharp shift about their stuff as well. We encourage people, other communities, and we encourage the stuff to be done. So we don't need them coming on here and just being absolute idiots. So just beware, people. I will remove you if you want to be an idiot on our stuff. I really don't care. But back to... that got me quite angry, actually. I was a little bit pissed off about that after the shit I've seen today. But yeah, so anyway, our mate MMJ, if he had seen that, mate, imagine what he would have said, Kins. Hey, imagine what Richie would have said to them. Hey,
It would have been,
some nice, you know, it's just ridiculous. And that person that made that comment is a sim racer from way back, and should know better. But I suppose some people just don't grow up at the end of the day. But yeah, but look, mate, you were a bit emotional at the end there, Hawkins, winning that trophy with Richie. It meant a lot, mate.
Dude, if there was anything that I could have done this year, that was it. So I noticed, like, I sent a message out to the boys. Sent a message out to the boys the week before, and I said, guys, I'm going to need a hand. And Wellington being Wellington, just like Richie, they all stepped up to the plate, and they were doing some work right from the go. Amongst others, like there was others out there. Obviously, like I noticed you, Booker, Dirt was there as well. I noticed him. There was a couple of people. I'm pretty sure Mental could have taken a swing from time to time, but he never did, which surprised me because I took him out in race 3. But you know, there was that when I crossed the line and then ran out of fuel. It was, yeah. I mean, it just the floodgates open, man. Like I knew I had to win it. Like I needed to win that for Richie. So it was big to me. It might only be a game, but you know that he was my brother, and it was Wellington, so we had to take it.
Yeah. You've always been staunch to the W, bro. I know that fact. The both of you have always stood by that and represented the dub. It's always been the dub with you and Richie, and you know, to have the likes of, as Dirt made mention, our sponsor Keegan, his brother there as well. It meant even more. So no, I think it was very fitting actually that you took the inaugural memorial race to remember our mate Richie, and that, you know, in your eyes, so Richie was a guy, like Booker said at the start there, if he had seen those comments, he would have been in there giving them hell, you know, easy. And let's put it nice. He was one of those guys. He's called a spade a spade. He was a hard charger on the track, but he had a lot of time for people. He would help people out, introduce them to this and that. He just loved online racing, and he was a bloody class act. Rally stuff. The guy was world class. World class. He had records in rallying. He'd raced at so many bloody communities, not only here at Kokpit. He was well known most of the world actually, because he did endurance races, a lot of online racing, you know, stupid hours of the night, made Hawaii, everything. He did everything online. He talked about cars. His love was his Holdens. Don't say anything bad about him and his bloody Holdens, because I know you're a Ford man. But yeah, he just loved it. He lived it. He loved it. He lived it. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying.
You're 100% right, and to touch base on that is what Booker said. It was worldwide, and it wasn't just racing. You know, he was truck simulators, first-person shooters. He would jump online for some of the iRacing guys and moderate their chat for them. Quirkatized, for instance, he's renowned in iRacing. So obviously, unfortunately, when he passed, there was only a certain number of people who knew different communities. I tried to get hold of as many as I could, and let them know. So some of them have actually come over and had a gander at our stuff as well. And paid their condolences that way as well. But he was everything, and the knowledge. Like if you had an issue with something, he'd just start rattling off how to fix it, and it would work every time. Like it was annoying, but it would work every time. But like he's just so Richie is older than I am, and obviously my first memory of Richie was at Speedway itself at Timaru, where Dad was unloading his car, and he was getting it all ready, and I wasn't allowed to touch Dad's car. I got told to disappear and go and annoy Mum up in the next to the track type thing, and go and get some food and whatever, and leave the boys to do or leave the men to do the men's work, you know. But I remember sitting there watching Richie, and Richie was helping his dad out on his car next to us, and I just, from that moment on, I looked up to him. You know, like, wow, he he gets to, work on his dad's car, and it's like, it was really, really cool. But from there on, yeah, Richie and I were pretty close. So yeah, it's been a long time. We've caught up again, obviously, in the online racing scene, and then thick as thieves from there on out. A good dude, but even a Wellington car, like if I'd done something that he didn't like, I would have been over the fence as well. So he's the sort of guy that you don't cross him, but an awesome guy at the same time. Yeah. So very, very happy to get that. But did anyone see Sheepy's hit? Holy cow!
Oh
no.
Yeah. He took out. He did the big hit on Rusty, I think it was. Huge hit.
Okay. All right, Shane. Mate, we'll look forward to catching up on Saturday, bro. Well deserved. A lot of respect to you and what you've achieved and everything like that as well. But we'll see you before you have to bring the tissues out, mate. We'll end up bringing the tissues out on you tonight. So we'll catch up with you later, bro?
I was fighting it, but yeah, KJ mentioned it before, guys. Big ups to both of you guys, obviously, for getting it out there for everybody to see. You've got Dirt, who created a majority of it, if not all of it. Awesome effort from him. But Keegan, Capital RC, has been mentioned. Thanks for coming on board, sponsoring this, the trophies, etc. And obviously for the New Zealand's, you've got FCS Limited. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Booker.
Yes.
And for coming on board with that sort of stuff as well. This is unreal. This is awesome. Thanks to all you guys for coming on board, and thanks for everyone out there watching, because it's sick. And sorry, and I'm out, so you don't have to listen to me anymore.
It is awesome, bro.
Cheers, mate.
See you later, bro. You too. Alrighty, so that's the sim side of things wrapped up. As we said, this coming Sunday, the build up to our New Zealand champs as part of the series. Look forward to seeing all the guys back out at action. Book will start somewhere around 8 or 8:15 with the big build up to the NZ. So that's how things unfolded. Todd Hemingway, of course, taking out their Capital RC series at the moment, and the big one is, as we said, this Sunday.
Mate,
but Saturday, it's even bigger. Saturday,
Saturday even better. And what we've got now coming on, we got our back-to-back 1NZ champion, Asher Rees, who's now going to travel to England and try and take it out over there too. And we're going to help him, Kins. We're going to be there Saturday. We got him and Euan joining us now. So we'll bring them in, our back-to-back champion, and Euan means at Speedway Garage. Hey, mate, how are you?
Yeah, good. Yeah, good yourself?
Yeah, good. You need to just turn a bit. We've lost Euan there. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
We better make sure he's in there too, hey, Asher? Asher's looking all clean and crisp at the moment. He's had his haircut, so he's looking like he's a ladies' man again, you know?
Perfect. Euan, what's the build up to this been like? Since we last caught up, we've had a couple of catch ups on the show to build up the hype around this at Speedway Garage. What's it been like? How's it been tracking so far?
It's really good. I mean, there's a core group of people that have always got around Asher, well, not just Asher, Ethan and Pete as well, which have been behind the scenes helping out a lot, donating things and supporting financially. So that's been a real good thing, which is we'll obviously be representing those guys over there on the car and whatnot. It's been a good build up. There's a lot of unique items that people have donated and brought forward. It's no big thing for you to have to chop your beard off, is it? Really? Monday. So on the day, and I think I was talking to Asher about that. He's quite keen to shave that beard off, but he reckons he'll go straight up over the top. So maybe if we get to $1,000, you'll walk away with a real kinner, and there'll be two.
I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be the person that took the middle of his hair out if his missus came down. Whoa, she'd kill everybody.
You bloody put the pressure on me then, Euan, because I'm the type of guy that will say, yeah, just do it. Fucking knows this. It's all for a good cause. And if he just if we accidentally went like that, I go, oh, who gives a hell, Because I've always said my hair grows back, and I've always gone to barbers and young guys who are trainees that are learning the trade. I said, do my hair, mate. And he said, oh, you sure? I said, yeah. Well, we know you're a counsellor and you do that. I said, I don't care. You got to start and learn somewhere. It'll always grow back. So it doesn't faze me if Asher decides to go like that. I should have kept my bloody mouth shut, but I'm all good.
We'll put it on the list. No, so it's No, it's been good. It'll be, obviously it's a day for everyone, so it's online. We'll give them plenty of time online to have a look at what's up as it comes up. I envisage we'll have a couple of things going each hour from 3. Maybe not, unless you want it to be a late night, it'll be a late night. There's a band kicks in at 9, but we should be all, in terms of the auction side of things, sort of all done by 7:30, 8 o'clock, somewhere around there. Yeah. We've got a few people coming along to have a chat about what it's like over there. And yeah, I kind of personally feel like this is the start, even though we've been going over there every year and blah, 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 but this is the start of what could be a bit of a campaign to get our top drivers over there more regularly to really compete, because I think it'll be a good thing for the likes of Asher and co. Obviously, Mitch is going again second year, and I think you'll find Mitch will go every year he can. But I think to get those guys more experience over there and get our top breed going over, we should be able to grab a trophy eventually.
Hey, so it all starts 3 o'clock on Saturday. That's right, 3 o'clock?
3 o'clock, yep. Pretty. You guys will be there all set up and going live. We've got plenty of posters and that to be signed, so bring your kids down. We've got some bits and bobs to give away. And then obviously as the day rolls through, we'll just be auctioning off different items online. So I think you guys came up with the idea of the Ashathon, and it's stuck now. So
that was our fans actually come up with that. Yeah.
But no, it should be a really good day.
Yeah, now looking forward to it. And just remind you, I've seen a few comments pop up in here and there about bidding on auctions. There will be the online auction available as well, which is similar to what we've done at a previous fundraiser of similar. So you can actually bid online, just to clarify any of the questions that have been asked around this. So yeah, that's how things will work. There will be those at Speedway Garage and the opportunity for those online. We know there's a delay in that as well, but we'll give you a bit of time before we react to anything, before we decide to say that's it, gone, sold, you know. So we'll give you that opportunity. That's one way to do it. But Asher, mate, this guy's been doing a fair bit of work behind the scenes to make it all work for you on Saturday.
Oh, he always does. He doesn't just do it now. He does it all through the year for me. He runs pretty much what I do for racing. So without him and his support, like, I can't do what I do, and it's just, yeah, it's unreal to see. And this is the stuff I don't see, obviously, doing all this.
Yeah, I just put up some things, kids, while he's talking. That's that signed portrait. It's drawing there is going to be up for auction.
Yeah, so that's not a print. That's an original. We've got the big fin. There's probably a better picture of that around, but we've got the big fin up. And
I got that there now.
Yeah, I think if people are interested in the memorabilia side, for example, we've got a 1NZ overall set that will be coming up for auction, and I thought I'd slip you guys a photo tonight. There isn't a single photo of Asher wearing those overalls, and so it's kind of unique. If you do collect Speedway stuff, it's not readily available in Asher Rees. There's not every year that shirts have come out, for example. Hang on.
Someone's ringing to say about photo.
Hopefully someone will grab that. But yeah, it's unique to the fact that some of the gear and some of the items coming up, you will not be able to get another item like that, and it's a one of a kind. So it's not very often, people put their wings up, etc., etc. And obviously the big red wing is a one of a kind, but the overalls, there's some hand drawings, there's some bits and bobs there that you just won't get again. So I'm hoping that it gets the support that it needs to behind those items anyway.
Okay.
Well, we've also got our Amaron Ams, who everyone knows from doing the NZs at Huntley there, being the main man, has made a toy stock car to be auctioned as well, which looks like that.
There we go.
So it's made out of wood. It's a toy Asher Rees stock car. That will also, he is donating to be auctioned off. So how's that? That's another thing that's been added that's been sent to us. So that's pretty cool. Asher might bid on that for his own kids, you never know. And also, we also have, Murray Goodley, who we all know. You would have seen his paintings before, Asher. Have you seen some of Murray's work?
Yeah.
He has got that one. So he's got that up as well. That's going to come up for auction. So that's pretty cool. There's some really good stuff and people getting behind it, mate. You must be feeling pretty humbled by the support that's happening there, mate.
Oh, I'm totally humbled. I don't understand why a lot of it is actually happening, to be fair. Like, I totally 100% love it and can't thank them enough. But yeah, just the support that's coming from far and wide. Like, I had a honeybee guy come in today at work and he just flipped me a couple $100 to help me out, you know, like all that little stuff like that's just unreal. You don't have to do that, you know, like I can't imagine honeybees going good at the moment, but obviously he's willing to be supportive, and I just can't thank people like that enough, eh?
Yeah, it's awesome, mate.
Yeah. You know, when you envisioned what Euan, like you said, Euan's always doing so much for you behind the scenes all year round. But, you know, from when this came as an idea to get you over there, and when Euan puts his mind to things, he goes all in, all the way. And the focus is getting you over there. Yeah.
He'd probably be no good at poker because he'd just show his hand, but he's yeah, there's all in and then there's Euan's in, and yeah, it's unreal.
Good, mate. So, yeah, now look forward to it, being there on Saturday. And just a reminder, too, you can watch the live stream through the Kokpit Media and Racing Facebook page. You'll see it all on there as well. So, Kokpit Racing and Media, that's where we'll go live. We'll do a bit of a test during the day, then hook right into it and get everyone involved. You know, looking forward to a good crowd. And let's hope we have a fantastic night. And if it keeps carrying on, there'll be a band to entertain as well. So, the only place for you to be in Palmy on Saturday, Speedway Garage. Get down there just before 3 o'clock or nice and early. Get yourself a comfortable seat and bring your wallets and have some fun. I do know because Booker's got the T-shirt he's wearing tonight with the UK one. Maybe some.
I'd get up and show you the back of it, but I'd probably get up and knock something off. I got limited space to spin around, and the fat man can't turn around as easy inside this thing. So, but yeah, I got my Asher shirt from
Merch Pro.
Shit, I had to think about that, but I understand that you're going to have some of these for sale there on the day, Euan?
Very limited numbers. In fact, there's only 4 of each, and we've got Asher 1NZ merchandise there, but for the UK stuff, it's been kept very limited, and hopefully we get some good money for that, auctioning it off. But and I want to thank Merch Pro a lot. They put $800 into the Give a Little page, which is cool. So if any racers out there, it's a low investment, low startup. If you want to do your own thing with your own apparel, get on there and give those guys a look up and get into it.
Yeah, it was very simple to order and get sorted. So it was not hard work to sort out. So that was quite cool as well. Because sometimes when I find it too hard to buy something online, I just I've had enough of this, and I walk away. So, but then it was quite nice and simple process on their website to work it out and do it. So that was good. So is the family coming on Saturday too, Asher?
Yeah, I'm guessing so. I've talked to the partner and she's all for it. So yeah, I'm guessing they'll be there, and hopefully someone will look after the kids for a little bit while we can stay out a little bit later.
Yeah, mate.
And what about the old man and brother? Oh.
No, sorry, Karen. Sorry, go back to what Book was saying. Dad and brother.
What's that, sorry?
Is Dad and Ethan coming?
Nah, to the fundraiser, yeah, they'll be there. They'll be there. They'll be, I hope they're there.
Yeah, Pete will be the last man to leave. We'll make sure of that. You'll have to have 2 days. You'll have to have 2 days off after that.
We'll have to tell him I'm putting up a mystery auction prize again.
A box.
We might do that actually, people. I think there's going to be I'll organise a very special mystery box that you can bid for as well, like we did at the one in Hamilton for the Pollux ones we did. We'll have another mystery box. Who knows what will be in it, but the last one went for, what did you say the last mystery box for?
Heaps.
$1,000, I think, wasn't it, Asher? Didn't your dad pay $1,000 for the mystery box?
Yeah.
So we'll probably do one of those. I'll organise one of those as well.
I'll put my
that had some pretty cool stuff in it, Kins, that mystery box, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, it was rubbish, eh? Anyway,
No, it
all
was
good.
awesome stuff, man.
Ashley, how far away till once things fall into place after this Saturday, before you start venturing off over to the UK?
So we leave here on the 23rd of August.
Hell, that's not far, eh?
Nah, it's coming around quicker than I thought. So work's a bit under the pump at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Is the car all sorted or anything been sorted yet, or they're still in discussions?
Over in the UK,
In the UK,
car's,
yeah.
Sorted.
Cool.
Just got to finalise some finer details in the whole thing, but car's sorted, place to stay sorted, all that sort of thing sorted.
So, are you up for a bit of a few questions if we ask the fans if they want to ask you some questions, Asher, or what?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So if anyone out there, if you're watching and you want to ask Asher a question or whatever, put it in the chat and we will ask. There's a few people saying well done to you and of course for supporting it all, and people congratulating the things we put up that Amaron's put up, and someone hit it on the head too. Steve Murray, we are an amazing little country, but always get behind a good cause, and hopefully everything goes well with the auction on Saturday night. So he's right though. We are, when it comes to our communities and our speedway communities and everything, we all seem to get in behind it, don't we? What are you laughing at, Kins?
Oh, just seeing bloody Ryan Herndale's bloody thing here. He's a hard case. He loves it. Sean Kingy, KJ Jute, the legends. I'm just going to go through some of the guys that have been commenting that we haven't had a chance to say hi to while we look for those Q&As for Asher. Chris is online. We're online. Everyone's talking about that. Kevin Martin, hey mate, how you going? Modu Goodley, Lacey's in there. Yeah, Lacey's. Sheepy went hard out. Tanya, love the hat. See you guys on Saturday. You and Dan, no doubt. Looking forward to that. Ams is always watching. Who else has been commenting away here?
Our man Brad at Tank is doing it.
Yeah.
It's I'll go back down. I've lost all my things now. Wayne Otten's got here. Oh, we got Kerry Gates has got Smash It for the Kiwis, Asher. Tracy Vincent, whose car are you driving?
It's one of Dave Riley owned cars. As far as I understand, it was the last car my dad used when we went back in 2011, I think.
Yep.
It's had a big revamp this year at Tom Harris Motorsport. And yeah, Tom sorted the whole deal out for me with Dave. So, really appreciative of that.
Wayne Otten's always got a clever comment. He's put, do the new glasses come with tear-offs? Obviously, the
I wish.
Yeah, it'd be easier, wouldn't it, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
Wayne's actually asked if I got some nuggies or something under the desk here. No, it's just a couple of lollies, Wayne. These guys I know eat a lot of lollies while I was racing. Actually, I said a comment to Booker on Sunday. I need some lollies just to calm me down before that third bloody race.
Yeah. So we got here Daniel Petrie is, Asher, do you feel the pressure of being 1NZ going over to the World Final?
Nah, I don't feel any pressure. I've been doing this long enough now to know that pressure's really your only worst enemy if you keep it in your mind, so you just got to pass it by.
Yeah.
Euan, for you, mate. Dave Thomas said, go and put some CRC on their door, please.
Oh, shivers. What else we got? It takes a bit of a delay between when we talk and when it gets onto Facebook. So, yeah, it's funny. Sometimes you can't stop people from chatting. Now they just take their time. We will also there'll be other people in the bar. I'd say other drivers in the bar on Saturday supporting Asher for his cause. So if you're watching, we will be getting out. We've got extra people coming to help us for this one, and we're going to have a mobile camera and microphone to walk around the bar and talk to people as well. So, and I've tested it, and we should be able to go right round the whole place. I think I could probably just about walk into the cob with it and make it still work. So that's a bonus. For Euan, with this UK trio, would this UK trio be your proudest achievement?
No.
No.
No. So they'd have to explain what they mean by UK trio. It's been Bex, Asher, and Mitch.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really only have involvement in terms. Obviously, Mitch is a real good mate, and obviously another Kings driver. But Mitch is really much his own man. Not that Asher isn't his own man, but I mean, being close proximity with me and Asher living same place, it's just a whole lot easier to jump on here and give him a hand. No, Bex I really have nothing to do with much, so it's I don't really understand that question.
All right, Dave Thomas for you, Asher. Your favourite Rees chassis you've raced? Dave Thomas wants to know your favourite Rees chassis you raced.
To be fair, probably the current car, potentially my first ever stock car I had.
I'm not too sure, Tanya, what the crowd limit at Speedway Garage is. Is there a limit? What's the limit there? Thousand. There you go, Tanya. 1,000. There you go.
Just get there early and get your seat. That's easier. Hey, I see she put a post up today, kids, that she cut her hair short. It's like me. You see, I cut mine short too today. So,
Mark Goodman. Mark says he's got his son's 21st in Tahuna on Saturday night, but I'll try and support you, Asher, all the way, all the best, mate. So he's going to support you in some sense.
Another big Kings fan.
Yeah.
You see that on his profile. He's got the Kings thing
Kings
sitting
logo.
there.
Everyone's been talking about what I'm wearing tonight too. Yet the Kings polo
yes,
shirt.
I just noticed that.
Did you?
I just noticed it was the King shirt. That's right. I went to try and buy one, didn't I? At the pits in the Palmy. Remember, we went down there in the thing and they sold out. I just missed out.
Oh, it's Trip, not Trio. Wayne Otten says, mate. Apologies for the little misspelt there for Euan, the UK Trip. Be your proudest achievement. Yeah.
It'd be pretty cool if I was going, but it's my wife's 50th birthday on the grand final night, so there's no way I was going this year. So I think I'll definitely go next trip round. I think it's planned in a couple of years that maybe Pete and Ethan will shoot over as well. So it'll be. I'll answer that question, and when it's Mitch, Pete, Ethan, and Asher, it'll be pretty cool.
Daniel Chalk Scott, are you going to all the big meetings this season, Asher?
As in the championships, most likely. I've entered the charity event now, so that's
cool.
Obviously a big one. Been chasing, obviously everyone's been chasing it for the last 2 or 3 years with weather and COVID. So yeah, definitely going to go to those championships and put our best out there again.
Awesome. Okay, I think that I really do hope that charity event goes ahead this year, man, because it's so worthy, that event, to happen, isn't it? And they've tried for 2 years now, or 3 years, is it? 2 or 3? 2. And I really would love to see it go ahead.
Yeah, it'd be good for the club to get it done, and then for the charities, obviously, too. There's a lot of hype behind it.
Yeah. Troy's put a comment in there. Palmerston Superstock teams, all the best for your trip. Pretty confident you'll do New Zealand Speedway proud. So yeah, EG would do. So up the Kings. David Thomas says, there's a few Kings fans in there watching tonight. Corbin Burke is currently sitting in a ship crane watching the show. In a ship crane. So here we go, watching it, which is awesome.
People tuning in, mate. Tuning in.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Well, we're getting close to the end, but so we'll just wrap up over things. So we have it all starting at 3 o'clock at Speedway Garage, Palmerston North. If you don't know where that is, you're obviously living in the boondocks somewhere, because everyone knows where Speedway Garage is in Palmerston North. Right there on Main Street on the corner by the Cobb & Co. Don't be late. We'll be there. If you can't get there, please tune in and bid. And you don't have to only bid. If you put challenges to us for money, we may take up those challenges, myself and Kinser. So we're keen to help and promote and do as much as we can to get this young man over there and represent New Zealand alongside Mitch and Bex. So if you think you've got a spare 50 or something and you want me and Kinser to do a challenge, put it on the stream, and we will certainly consider it. We won't say we do every challenge. You never know. I mean, what do you reckon, Asher? If someone says to you, do something for a bit of money, you might do a bit of a challenge as long as it's not stupid.
Oh yeah, there's always opportunity for that, especially the online
Bit of fun.
stuff, you know.
I'll give you a running race down the main street of Palmerston North, shall I, for $100 when someone puts it up. I'll have a heart attack halfway, so you have to carry me back.
I'll just leave you there. You can just stay there.
Just been to the chiropractor tonight. That might not be a good idea either. But listen, and if you want to just donate, there's still the Give a Little page, which if you look at the top of our page here at Kokpit, it's pinned to the top there. Just click on it and you can go straight to that Give a Little page. There is lots to be auctioned, things to be done. As Euan was telling us earlier, we've got wings, we've got those pictures and drawings, we've got Murray's drawings, we've got Amaron's little wee toy stock cars, or stock car, not stock cars, to go. We've got Kinser's beard getting shaved by Asher. Last time I was live shaving a beard, that was Mike Mack, and he went himself straight through the middle of his head, and his missus was not happy with him. We did that for Gumboot Friday at Regan's last year, I think it was. So that was, they raised, and if anybody wants to up the value of that $500 for Kinser's beard, you know, it's we're more than welcome, aren't we, boys, to accept more money.
It's going to be 1,000 if he does his beard and his head, surely.
100%. But like I said, I don't want to be around when his missus finds out about the head part.
She was fine with the bed. Hey, good luck to Blake Dykstra for this weekend in the Netherlands as well. Bit of a shout out from Murray Goodley. So Blake going hard there as well. Tracy Vincent, Booker do an undie run around the square.
Mate, if I did that, Greenpeace would probably take me out to Himatangi. So
red bands. Actually going to drive through with my bloody red bands on when I leave Pidal to head down there. Run a straight challenge, Asher. Pardon?
It's the dress shoe of choice at Speedway Garage, the old red band. So welcome.
So Joe everyone for Palmy. That's
about it.
Joke between you. I think that's it. But so hey, look, we'll put up some more information. I'll put up a post of all the information and details for Saturday. We hope to see you there. I'm going to head off tomorrow down there. I might go live and do a bit of a on the road trip for you guys as we head down to Speedway Garage tomorrow. And yeah, give you some live updates as the week goes, as the days go by, building into Saturday. But hey, thanks for joining us again, Asher and Euan. Look forward to meeting up on Saturday, mate, and having a really good fun time, I reckon. There'll be plenty of laughs had.
There's still some accommodation, which there's a percentage of accommodation at the Cobb going towards the trip as well for that night. So if people want to travel out of town and come and spend the night and have a party up and buy some stuff, they're more than welcome to get online, book a room, and just put down Asher as or Ashathon as a reference, and we'll be able to track it back. So that'll be good.
Awesome. There you go. So if you want a room at the Speedway Garage or the Cobb there above it all, book online and put Ashathon down as your reference, and you'll get a room, and it'll all be towards Asher's trip as well. So that's awesome.
Tracy, do make a roadie. It'd be worth it, actually, if you're tempted. I tell you what, it's going to be one night not to forget, an afternoon, actually. So, maybe worth it, Trace. Come down there. VR experience happening. Maybe not yet, Dave. We'll get into it. Calling into Subway at the Valley Tarns. So, safe travels, everyone, if you're going to come along. And no doubt we'll be heading down Saturday. Book will be in Palmerston tomorrow. But Asher, thanks, mate, for popping in to have a bit of a chat and a Q&A. And Euan, as always good to catch up with you, mate. Looking forward to the big day on Saturday and for all the efforts you've done behind the scenes to help this man get over to the World Finals. And as part of the drive, where we caught up a few weeks back with the Give a Little page, and now it's unfolded into a Asherathon, as some of our viewers have named it. So bring it on, is all I can say. And look forward to seeing you all live from down at Speedway Garage in Palmerston North on Saturday.
No, a big thanks to you guys too. It's no small feat to drive from Pyro down to Palmy to do a show for us. So we really appreciate that. And that's probably about as much time and just in your travel time as I've put in behind this. It's really not too much of a hard job. There's not a whole lot of time gone into it. He's a talent on his own, so he pretty much does it with his name, which so I haven't put a whole lot of time in. I don't want people thinking that it's been too much of a labouring task, but it's what we do. But I really do appreciate you guys. You didn't even think twice when I said, could you come down and give it a crack? So big ups, and just hope the day kicks off and goes like I think it will.
It will, mate. Yep, thank you.
Awesome.
Okay, we'll let you go and see you Saturday.
Probably didn't hear anything.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you. No, we just see you. See you, Des. See you later.
All right. So, Kins, that's another shed night done and dusted for us. Saturday, we'll be down there having some fun, mate.
Yep. Yeah,
shaving some beards, doing some running races.
Having a lot of fun doing all sorts. Look, it's going to be a fun night. There'll be posters for the kids down there as well. Bring the kids along. Be merch for sale down there. Very limited on that as well. But overall, it's about getting Asher over to the UK, and we know he's going to represent New Zealand proudly as well. And big ups to everyone who's already donated on the Give a Little page. Also to those who give in kind items, whatever that may be, for us to create a auction, which also will be online. So don't worry about it. You don't have to be at the Speedway Garage in Main Street, Palmy. You can also connect to it through our Kokpit Racing and Media online page as well. So, looking forward to it. Can't wait. And then, of course, bring on Sunday. We're back in the sim with the New Zealand champs, which is going to be massive. So a lot of viewing to be had, obviously, from Saturday and Sunday. Books is going to be doing it. Hey, hootenanny, bro.
There's going to be hootenannies everywhere, mate. Hootenannies everywhere. That's not a made-up word. That's a real word, hootenanny.
I know. There's a big sign that's actually in my little town because there was a big concert here that never happened because of COVID and the wet weather. Part of Beachop, the event. It's called hootenanny. I should bloody go school you that sign. You can take it, have it for you.
Well, for me, hootenanny is giving it the fat, mate. Giving it the fat. I just swore again. I got to go before I swear again. Okay, people, if you are driving to Palmy to join us, please be safe. We want to see you there, nice and safe and everything. Enjoy your week. Look after each other. And thanks for tuning in, eh?
See you later, eh? Take care.
Looking car in it going through the corner.
Welcome along, everyone.
What was it like, that experience, jumping into your first race?
It's been my life ever since I can remember.
Look, it really was unbelievable.
I think it's awesome.
Just go out there and give it your all every time. And
when you're young and you get in your old man Superstock and you wreck it, I mean, it's pretty cool.
Craig Booker with the big smile. He is the voice that's behind what you get to hear every Sunday night.
Emett the hootenanny. Look at that field. Doesn't it look fantastic?